I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day.
So I lost some
Wesley,
footage,
his name was.
but
Real miserable bastard,
it's
but he
alright.
loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river
So annoying,
fishing
though.
when we
I'm
see
kind
a
of sad.
funeral procession going over the bridge.
My capture card should be coming in
out
next
of the blue,
week.
Wesley stands up,
It's like
takes
the
off his
17th,
hat,
and it's currently the
bows
12th?
his head. Then he sits down, picks his
Or
rod back up,
almost
and carries
13th.
on. Doesn't say a word.
Shit, on his birthday.
So I'm a little
Happy birthday,
surprised
Mom.
and say, Wesley, that was nice of you. And he replies, well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons have patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. That's just how life goes. That's on the hook, Arthur.
Got one.
You guys wish you're not fishing
Did I ever
hours.
tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh. You're getting the hang of this.
I'm a good one at this.
Arthur's pleased with that one.
Oh, fuck you, Dutch. What the hell's your problem? Why are you saying like that? I don't like your fucking pandering
Something's
and
nibbling.
condescending attitude. Well, I guess I'll discuss my thing, which is, I think that Dutch's philosophy is fundamentally flawed. And not just, like, in the way of, like, he's bad at, everything, but it's that he's so dedicated to, I don't want to, anarchy isn't quite the right word, but, like, anarchy, and that he doesn't want any authority to affect him, basically, and we're gonna roll with the sense of, like, anarchy because he wants to be able to do things on his own without any repercussions. We're ignoring the fact that if anything happens to him, he does want repercussions, but we're just gonna pretend that that's not the case, right? He is so determined to have this false sense of freedom at any cost that
That's a
even
nice one.
if I keep it and you be a big bitch, I'm gonna shit my pants.
Maybe we throw Trelawney back in, too.
Nice. But it's so frustrating because he wants freedom, but as he said in that one thing, he wants to pursue freedom. He doesn't want it. Like, for him, the treasure is the friends made along the way, but there is a treasure. Like, there is a definite treasure, and he is only interested in the friendship of the treasure. And, like, to the point that
You got a bite there, Arthur.
the idea of wanting the metaphorical treasure, I will say, is, like, not even in his, like, wheelhouse of thoughts. Like, he's so committed to, like, this pursuit and, like, you know, revolting, and, like, I don't know, treason's not the right word, but, like, this sort of, like, anarchy of, like, rebelling against a government. That's what he wants. He doesn't want freedom.
Not bad,
He
Arthur.
wants an authoritative figure so he can have something to be angry at, because he is an angry person. And he doesn't understand...
Yeah, that's a keeper.
Thank you, Dutch. But he doesn't understand that, like, there has to be, like, an end, you know? Like, and everything like, when people say, like, oh, like, where does it end? There has to be an end. And for Dutch, there isn't an end, because his plan is just keep doing the same thing and just hope that there, like, never is any repercussions. But whenever people do the same kind of shit to him, like with Cole, we'll see that later, he turns into a huge bitch about it and acts like he's been personally slighted and that everyone should fucking feel bad and help him. And it's like, the reason that people help you is because you are offering them this, like, sense of community, and it's something that he, honestly, I don't even know if he believes in it, because he wants to be surrounded by yes men, and Hosea and Arthur are not yes men. They are practical, like, well, to a degree. Hosea is much more practical than Arthur, but, like, they both are very aware. Like, Hosea is very much a brains type. Arthur is a bit more of a wild card, but, like, he tends to be a bit more brawn. And, like, Dutch is just sort of like this, like, figurehead, and...
So kind, Arthur.
Thank you. I am the kindest person in this fucking group. Just kidding, that's a total lie. It's Jack. Jack is 4. He's the kindest. He made a necklace and found out someone died and didn't even fucking flinch. But his ideas are so that if, like, he doesn't want freedom. Like, that's genuinely, like, just kind of the answer. He wants to live this sort of stoppable lifestyle of, like, being in charge and feared, but he doesn't like what that means, and, like, he wants to seem like, oh, I'm not like Colm at all, like, that guy's a big bitch and all this. Like, they were friends, we know that later, and, like, part of it too is, like, he uses the group for self-serving purposes, and, like, yeah, everyone kind of at times does to a degree, but, like, this entire group is relying on Dutch to be this, like, leader, and, like, he's more just a loudspeaker for Hosea. But then at this point, you know, obviously that's starting to get kind of tense because, you know,
Make sure you don't forget about that and let it rot in the bag.
I will fucking eat your face, Dutch. How about that? But he's more just a fucking charismatic figurehead for Hosea's ideas and just sort of taking them as his own. And obviously Hosea doesn't, like, give a shit because he doesn't want to be that, like, in-charge figurehead. But, like, he's sort of trying to, like, take that without respecting that Hosea has gotten us this far, and, like, you know, this is the big three right here. You fucking lying ass bitch. But, you know, he's not respecting that this, like, these three boys right here, that is the dynamic. Like,
got a nibble there, Arthur?
Regardless of, like, sort of what everyone's position is, that is the, like, dynamic that they've created. And to reject that fucking hierarchy in favor of, you know,
worth keeping that one.
A better idea. It's so just like bullshit. Like, he doesn't want to be free. He wants to be this, like, feared and adored leader. Like, he wants an authoritative position without consequence. And obviously you can't get it through legal channels. So he's going through illegal channels. But the problem with that is it's not a legal channel. And because of the increasing strength of those legal channels and, you know, our dwindling ability to sort of, you know, recruitment isn't exactly easy when you are all as progressively more and more wanted as we kind of are. And because he's sort of trapped in this idea that, like, you know, any personal, like, any, you know, attack on his ideas is an ad hominem attack, it's not. Like, you just don't, he's not understanding what the risks are, and he's treating people as means to an end, which is against, I believe, Aristotelian theory, but I could be wrong on that one, don't quote me.
You don't kill everything.
Editor, can we double check, is that Aristotelian? Okay, which is that, you know, you shouldn't be using people as means to an end, because that inherently removes their own autonomy and sort of treats them as though they were objects and not people, and, you know, just even from, like, the standard of, like, you shouldn't treat people like shit, because if you were the one being treated like shit, you would have a fucking hiss fit. Like, if he was the one in the positions that he both puts people in later and, like, you know, allows to happen, I'll say, like, he would be fucking furious, and we would be, you know, kicking him out of the group and, like, having a fucking hissy fit. And for him to be, you know, this, you know, moral figurehead, he's not, you know, this morality king that he sees himself as. You know, he's excusing his own behavior, but not being willing to understand the, like, position of others. And that is a very, like, egotistic idea of, you know, his matters. I mean, maybe I am just a little bit of a, utilitarian, but, you know, he's treating it as that he is the most important person. And there is a time and a place to be selfish, right? And it's not always the time. Like, the way that he treats it is not a way that is sufficient and able to be sustained.
Find their way back.
And it just sucks because it's like he has every opportunity to hold himself to a higher standard, and yet he's unwilling to. Because that would involve admitting that he is wrong, like admitting that the group is mostly criminals. There is, philosophically speaking, criminality is a meaningless thing. Because law does not define any morality. Hold on, I'm gonna, like, take off my headphones because I cannot think and also listen to these three fuckers say. But he's unwilling to see that, like, there has to be a point when you have to admit sort of the, uncomfortable truth, which is that, like, yes, he disagrees with the law. There is nothing inherently wrong with disagreeing with the law. Because laws are not, like, they don't define morality. Laws are created in response to morality and ethics and objections and shit like that. And for him, instead of seeing that, yes, we are criminals, but, like, that's just how it is, and we have to keep moving because we need to find a place that is allowing us to sort of have that position, he is not willing to have that. He's not willing to have that discussion of, we are criminals, how do we find somewhere that will allow us to continue our lifestyle? Granted, at the time, there's not really many options for that. Especially since, they're kind of trying to crack down, as it says in the beginning, like, the time of the outlaws has passed, or whatever the fucking word is. And for that, he's not willing to see that, like, there's more than just him at stake. Like, yes, he is very much a, like, sort of airplane survival, protect yourself first and then help everyone else. But, like, it's not even that. Like, it's that he doesn't want to see everyone else as also mattering. But he cares about them. But the second that, there's that challenge, it fucking crumbles. Because it's a weak philosophy. It's a very weak philosophy of, it's hard to say that you're the most important person because human beings are intrinsically communal animals. And so by saying that, oh no, like, it's only me and, like, I'm the most important person, like, yes, he is, a leader. He should be in charge. A leader is supposed to protect the fucking people around them. He's not supposed to, just act like, oh, I'm the, like, only person that matters here, and, like, if there's a risk to my safety, it is more important that I, do this, because he hurts the people that trust him, and, like, his idea of loyalty is loyal to him, not loyal to the group. And that is the problem, is that he sees loyalty, he mistakes loyalty with, like, I can't think of the word, but, like, it's that word for, like, enemy, the word for when people, are just, like, blindly loyal to, like, a leader, and it doesn't matter what they do. That's the word, help me out, bitch. And he wants that. He doesn't want loyalty, because loyalty would involve him giving something back. And
I hope so.
Generally all he does is have just a loose sense of, like, I don't want to say being in charge, because that's not quite the thing I'm looking for, but, like, he doesn't care about everyone else to the degree that they care about him. And for that to work out the way that it has is affecting everything else.
And the first part of useful is not driving me insane with your constant complaining.
I ain't complaining.
Okay, I guess we gotta go do this.
How you been? I've been real worried.
What do you want?
How long is this going to take?
Just a few bucks. I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that.
Yeah.
Oh, say whatever you damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill. What is wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
This is the greatest moment of my life. I love this part.
Insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Oh,
you're floating too high!
We got flying food, bitch. I told you she's a fucking witch.
My husband and I,
What is
we shared
Sean
the
doing?
all of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife! Enough, both of you!
She was fucking ready.
Come with me then.
Woof.
You wanna head out
I
there?
am.
Run with the men? So be
Oh
it.
wow, I
We do more
like
than just hunt.
Sadie. I like
We're
Sadie.
hunted.
She's pretty.
Them things hunting us, well, they got guns of their own.
I like Sadie.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Holy fuck.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson?
Woo!
Maybe me and Mrs. Ed are gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, Princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Hey, don't be mean. I like her. I love Sadie. You're just a big bitch. I love Sadie.
You cool down there yet?
I guess. I ain't no skullion, and I sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweating halfwit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, Princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Here.
Touche, Miss Ma'am.
Dear
Touche.
Aunt Kathy,
I love her.
haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah, blah, blah. It's boring.
Guys, out of the way.
Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever
Mean
actually
bitches.
even
I love
talk
them.
to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that bag. We got work to do.
There's no blood in the streets of Valentine. It's a misunderstanding. It was fine.
So, what's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No! You insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws, not idiots. We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy some food to eat. And no guns.
You're sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
I
What are you
love
doing?
Go
Sadie.
check the mail. Nothing exciting.
Dog, dog, dog.
Hello, boy.
Dog, 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 dog. I love dogs. I love dogs. I wish I wasn't allergic and also scared of dogs.
What did you get there, Harold?
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing? What's in the parcel?
It's some ointment, all right? For a private matter. Now, I really must be going. Don't mention this to Vera.
You slutty bitch. Yeah, basically the thesis of my statement is that Dutch is trying to
Can I help you, mister?
Yes, I would like
cover
to post
his
a letter.
stupid ass
All right.
antics with
Okay, no trouble.
this notion that he has of philosophy,
now.
not realizing that philosophy is not just there to validate you, it is supposed to challenge you, and he's not using it to challenge himself, he's using it as a cover for poor actions, which granted a lot of people do, but you know, like egoism especially. I cannot stand egoism. I think it is
Newborn had more strength than you and he came out for it.
Well,
Jesus.
I'm gay.
I
Harder.
What is going on up here?
Sadie.
My husband had his best cat.
It's everything.
Thanks. Here. Take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
We'll give it back then. Jesus.
I
Ask for his goddamn help.
I like
don't you drive?
Sadie.
Okay.
I
Come on,
like
lady, get a
her.
move on.
I like Sadie, not lady.
I know.
Get up.
So, you get everything?
I think so.
And some new clothes, I see?
Don't start. I can wear what I damn well want.
I
Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the
didn't do
world.
anything. Go
I
fuck
wasn't
away.
some little wife with a flower in her hair baking cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the
I
part
love
now.
Sadie.
Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before. Well, my house and everything I own got burned to the ground.
Whoops.
I know. I'm real sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just
I have
treat
the
me
harmonica.
equal and no, nobody's taking nothing from me ever again.
I. Woof.
Just don't kill the camp cook.
Meow. Fuck out the way.
Can I help you, fucker?
What you folks up to?
Just heading home.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool,
You need to
Sadie.
pay a toll to pass through here.
That's so crazy.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over.
That's what I said.
Hey!
I shoot the bastards. That's my policy.
Go, go, go!
Why am I in charge now?
Shit! Let's get the hell out of here. Go!
Fuck.
What the hell was that?
They was gonna rob us.
I was the one that shot him, actually, so...
New pair of pants and you think you're landing?
I'm gonna run this son of a bitch down.
I mean, I can stop you earlier.
Well,
I
wanted to see some action, lady.
Hold
Now
on,
you
time
got
check.
your wish.
Okay, we're good.
The rocks!
Shit. I don't remember asking you to prove. You aren't trying. It's far too much.
Yeah, you're right, you goddamn coward. I think we're good here, Arthur. Not shooting. All right, I'll grab the back.
No, pass those reins here.
Why?
Because you've caused enough trouble already.
I'm fine.
You are. Baby girl, you are fine as hell.
Remember, that's a lot of mess to make near camp. Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Shit, we missed.
You gonna
Alright.
tell Dutch?
Maybe, if he asks. But maybe not.
Who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows?
I like
Anyway.
women.
Don't you go ribbing Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
She is.
You wouldn't.
I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
She's such a bastard. I love her.
I just want to peek in that journal of yours. The mind boggles.
Not a chance.
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
That's shopping?
Yes, that's shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you would ride with me.
Maybe, if you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty.
And nice pants, by the way.
Hey, fuck you.
Arthur.
Tilly! Where'd you go? Tilly! Psst, 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 psst. Oh, hey, it's my boy Charles.
Arthur.
Charles, sorry, I don't know how to walk. Let's get it, sluts. I need to go find the box.
Arthur.
Hi, Tilly.
How are you?
Fuck, I have to play dominoes?
Fine.
Damn it, okay, I
Let me
guess we're gonna
ask
be
you a
done this
question.
today.
If I was to kill Miss Grimshaw, would Dutch be mad?
I think, as a general rule, Dutch likes to avoid murder within the camp. There was that one time, but he was a traitor. Miss Grimshaw, well, Dutch has a soft spot for her.
I thought as much. Was she always like this?
I ain't quite old enough to know.
No, of course. So as long as you've known her,
She's always liked her swill of vinegar.
I'd like to give her a swig of arsenic.
We'll just do it discreetly.
I will. You fancy a game of dominoes?
Sure, why not?
I'm gonna
If I'm
kick your
playing
ass,
with you,
Tilly.
she'll leave me alone.
Nose survived Blackwater, but my necklace didn't.
Oh, yeah. I thought something looked different.
Well, I stole that one. I'm sure I can steal another easy enough.
Tilly,
I'll keep
you
my
bad
eye out for you,
bitch.
too.
I have a necklace for her, I think. Yeah, I do. Alright, am I going first? Alright. Tilly, prepare to fucking die. Oh, we're doing all fives. Fuck. 9 plus -4. Fuck you, Tilly. Oh, no.
Well, whoops for you.
Shut the fuck up.
I guess I kind of feel bad for you.
Tilly, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I mean, I won't, but I will. I don't like this. I wish it was regular dominoes.
That's it.
Tilly's gonna win. Oh, wait, no, that'll be 3.
You know, I think I like this spot better than Horseshoe Overlook now.
I hear you.
Nothing on this one.
Boom. 6 minus 1.